This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I thought I better share something with you. The other night, I had dinner with some public officials, and it was in a French restaurant. And I've never ate French before. It was the first time. And it ends up everybody is sick. And I would say, I'm sure it's nothing. I mean, I just ate a little bit. Everybody else a whole lot more sick than I am, but they ate a whole lot more than I did. I'm sure it's nothing. But I had the same attitude when my wife and her mother were killed. I didn't really expect it. And this, I really didn't expect either. But like I say, the company I was keeping, no telling, no idea what's going on. But so I've been wrong before, and I've always said, in the way I live my life, if I get sick or injured, it's not going to be a good thing for me. So this is my first day. I had really severe diarrhea last night, but that's okay. In my way of thinking, that is the toxins getting out of your body. And if it was food poisoning, I would have been vomiting. And I didn't do any vomiting. And it took about 2 days to get to me. Everybody else got them the next day. And so I'm really not quite sure what's going on. But anyway, it is funny because I say I've been in the restaurant business. I know food, and I know accidents happen. And so that's why when I'm down here, when where I'm staying at, they got a chef. Well, they got, I don't know how many chefs. They got all kinds of staff and everything. But I usually cook my own food. And the reason I cook my own food is because I know what I'm getting. And like I say, it's not that I don't trust them in the way of poisoning me, but now I think about it a little more. But I say I don't think they would. But anyway, I say I know my system is not the same as everybody else's. So that's why I try to eat food that I know that's comparable to what I can withstand. And so that's why I say normally I cook my own food. And like I say, when I'm traveling, like I say, I usually I eat off the street. Normally that's not a good thing to do, but I know what to look for in the food. I watch the way the cook is preparing and stuff like that, so I have some idea what it is I'm getting into. That, and then again, remember, I don't eat meat. Is the ones that's really it's easy to get sick with meat. So and when I'm on the road like this, I eat very little meat. Mostly vegetables and fruit, nuts. So, but anyway, like I say, I am into personal safety at all levels. And like I say, I share my experiences, right or wrong. I share what's happened to me. And that's, I say, there's a lot of stuff that I do that I wish I could share the experience with people, because it's such an outstanding world we live in. But there are some things that make it a little dangerous, I guess. And that's what I try to share everything. And let people make up their mind what they want to do and be aware of certain things. And in case you're thinking, well, Mike, maybe he's a little bit touchy, his imagination's going a little crazy. But it's okay. You can think like that. Because when I tell people down here that in the United States, they give them injections, and these injections make them sick or kill them. We call them flu shots, and you give them to the people that are the most weak in our population. And, and then that we're not even talking about the stuff that's in the air. That they put in the air. You see the chemtrails and stuff like that up there going on. I don't know what that stuff is, but I can't imagine that the government is really trying to help its population and make the population feel better and stronger. Like I say, when I tell this stuff to the people down here, they just, they're shocked. They can't imagine that we would allow this stuff to happen to us. And it's funny because I think the same thing about them. I can't believe they allow this stuff to happen to them. They don't even have guns to protect themselves and stuff. So what I'm saying is poisoning is not something that's brand new idea. It's been in the castles, in the day of the castles, they would use biological warfare by throwing corpses into the castle, spring them up over there, over the wall, and then, like I say, the disease and stuff would get them. The Indians, we killed off all the buffalo so we could be nice to the Indians and gave them blankets, with smallpox in it. So this stuff has been done, for hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of years. But it's just hard to believe it happens at an individual level. And like I say, I see stuff that it's just amazing to me. And so I say, I'm sure what I'm doing, what I'm going through now is nothing. And I'm sure I'm going to get through it. But like I say, just in case. I've been known to make mistakes. But I'm sure it's just some kind of virus or sickness I got. I'm sure that's what it is. But like I say, we're right back to the same thing. I'm by myself out here, and I don't take medicine. And down here, I say it's the medicine that led to my wife and her mother's death. So no, you're not going to take no medicine. And but like I say, I am going to have to start figuring out what I'm going to do on this. Next week I will be heading out, so I got to make sure I'm healthy when I go to head out. And I'm right now taking all the natural stuff that I've got access to. There's more. Down here there's lots of natural stuff. The only thing is knowing the right people that knows what to take and be able to trust the ones that are going to tell you what to take. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on. And I'm doing good right now. I think it's the 26th of September. And I say today's my first day of being bad. But I say I don't expect it to be any worse. I still have my appetite. So I'm eating a lot now too. Whenever I get sick, I tend to eat a lot. Because anytime when you're sick, something can happen and you lose your appetite. And so I make it a point to eat a lot. When I feel sickness coming, I eat a lot. And of course, drink a lot of water. And I say my vitamin C, normally I take 6,000. I'm taking 10,000 a day now. And I'm taking all the steps I can if I'm sick. And we're just going to go from there. Okay, thank y'all. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.